Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Today's reading for February will be for Arieses and Cancers. It's a very interesting thing how they come out together, but these are the two first cards that jumped, so this is for February. However, I would say this is a little bit further than February because there are things that I intuitively see immediately that might take longer than just the rest of this month. So, I started with Cancer because what I have seen was that strong Aries energy that is really fiery and really powerful. And then I've seen Cancer, who is usually the caring, the watery, the peaceful sign. But what I've seen was a lot of vomiting of fire like a dragon. So my intuition tells me that for Cancers, there are something to learn from Aries this time, and that is how to control your anger. Aries is can look many times really fast paced, really proactive, and really full of energy. And many times, what Cancers don't have is that pace and that that oh, how can I say, that strength of that fiery energy in them. So but it seems somebody has it. So if you recently have experienced anger, if you have recently experienced resentment, or something that upsets you, then this reading is probably for you, Cancer. And the first card, these two interesting two decks came to me. One was about the masculine healing and the masculine divine energy, and the other one was the Aboriginal healing. And when I've seen that Dakan came out, I understood why the Aboriginal healing deck was also attracting me, because Dakan is an Australian spirit. So basically, it's an ancestral spirit who emerged from the air and the earth, and they create all life. And Darkhan's story is not necessarily relevant right now, but what Darkhan's message is that collective healing is achieved through personal healing on a familiar level. So this card really shines the light on your ancestral lines that pass down trauma, pain, patterns of behavior, and belief systems intergenerationally until they are consciously looked at by someone in the family. And it seems, dear Cancer, that you are that person at the moment who needs to um, break patterns, who maybe needs to leave it behind completely, and but not without honoring your ancestors. So um, the ancestral healing occurs when feeling the pain passed down without being addressed. But when you look to your family's past and review the beliefs and behaviors and type of relationships that repeat themselves and start seeing the patterns, then you can actively break it, especially if you don't want to repeat the same pattern. And this is not an easy task. Breaking those long generational patterns can look like as something disrespectful towards your ancestors, because you are facing the family's shadows. You are doing something differently, and it needs heaps of energy and strength. And I think that's where the Aries will come into the picture soon. what what they can teach you, and sometimes what the opposite kind of signs can um not just enlarge inside you, but um just ignite in you, because everybody has all the signs in themselves, but we live more in some of them rather than the others. And this time, forgiveness came out from the healing card, which means it's not only about breaking those patterns, but also forgiving your ancestors for doing that, for giving it to you as an inheritance, not blaming you, but blaming them, but forgiving them, and picking it up with gratitude and grace and saying thank you for it. I'm breaking it though. I'm not gonna bring it forward. So but I forgive you for giving me this hard thing, and I forgive myself. So actually, that forgiveness card talks about self forgiveness, because where it matters the most, it's inside us. As sometimes it doesn't matter for even for those who you forgive as much as it matters to you. Um, so I asked, how can this Aries come into the picture? And I got two other cards which was about the Princess of Mercy and the First Woman. They are really, really powerful messages too. Starting with that one, giving is receiving. The energy of the universe is merciful. So I think with that anger I have seen just blurting out of you is the exact opposite of mercy and giving and even receiving, because it's destroying. And I think the message here is that if you have anyone around you who is an Aries person, check how seemingly easily they can forgive sometimes and move on. Cancers are really prone to carrying things for long, 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 and digest it for long, but you're digesting yourself. Not really the problem. While Aries can pick it up fast and drop it fast. So instead of that anger, when you forgive yourself, you will increase your capacity for also giving and receiving. And Lilith is the first woman. Its message is that I am the voice of my body and soul. I choose to live that I desire to live. I choose the life that I desire to live. So it's also a good message for cancers to find that direction and stick more to the direction than what has happened in the past. And if you are ready to break that pattern and heal that ancestral line and live a different life, then this is the time. Aries are really good at starting things, not to mention how the planets are moving into Aries now and bringing a new era for us. And that's also for non fire signs as well. It will bring a change, it will bring different energies. And it's the time you will maybe easier can pick up that energy and say, okay, yes, I will do it. I'm capable. I can. And go with it without the anger, but also with that giving and receiving. So let's see what else is here for Aries though, because it's also your reading. It's not always that, oh, you help, but let's see what this card gives. We would like to see a message for Aries is for February. That's theirs. Okay, let's see. Lead the way. Ha! It's not really far from UA. Natural talent in that one. And the other one is remember who you are. Huh? So that one gives me a little bit of the feeling of that recently you might have been a bit disconnected from yourself, and now you are on the journey to finding who you truly are and your authentic self. And it's like, like a time machine. Like, you've been here, then you went to the past, and then you came back, and now you remember who you have been. And now it's time to merge all that, align inside you, and remember who you are. And it's not even remembering, maybe it's the time to define or redefine yourself. This is who I am from now on. And lead the way, because actually others, look at just this reading, others need your help to lead the way. And who else if not Aries can lead that? Who else if not them can proactively start things? They are the starters, they are the newborn, they are all that energy, that and then the miracle that comes with the creation of something new. So in this month it seems that people are looking at you and waiting for you to show them something, to show who you are and what do you do, and lead their way. Okay, here's another deck I wanted to ask because of Arieses. um, what does this say? One is that be led by the path before you. This month is about leading for you, not that it's far away from your nature, but here you go, another one. Wild Red Rider blessing bestowed. This is beautiful because both of them are about leading and being led. So, kind of telling you to listen to your intuition and that know it that there is a path in front of you or before you. It's it's just it's just waiting for you to to step onto it. While this card also says that this is the time when you might need to forget about nice plans and things that make sense and about routines and strategies and go a little bit with that wild ride. And it's time to take your hands off of matters. And it's not a time to look pretty and worry about appearances. It's a time to come out of your head and into your body and allow yourself to feel and experience it without recrimination, analysis, shame, or judgment. And this is your invitation to a divine party where there is aliveness to be experienced beyond that which makes sense to your mind, but or even to your values and philosophies. So this card encourages you to try out new things, to let go and let it wild a bit and trust it that it will all be all right, and you are supported and you are on the journey, and with these experiences you will become more. And it also talks about that you are an old soul and big and bold enough to learn how to trust more, to allow your destiny to be fulfilled. So this is the time to trust that caring that you can experience without overthinking it. And this is not a time to play it safe with known choices. Look for alternatives. Be more creative. Embrace the new and unpredictable or unfamiliar. It doesn't always have to be difficult or uncomfortable. Just because something is new and freshly created, it can be easy and uncomplicated. So sometimes it can even feel more interesting, intriguing, and fresh. And that freshness will enliven you and give you a new kind of energy that you might have felt depleted in the last couple of months and maybe even years. And this is like a boom into your life if you allow it. So there's a lot about allowing here, because artists can really go headstrong and do it, do it, do it. But this is the time to allow more things. You don't need to even do it. Just allow it. It will come. It's already there for you. So let's see what's the message, the best message from the universe for these two signs. Let's go back to Cancer. Okay. Time out. Yes. You might, in order to really go deep in that ancestral patterns and pain, you might need some time out and some time alone and checking in and out, I would say. So when you find one, time out, think it through, come back again, do it again, connect again, forgive again, then let it rest, go time out again. So it's kind of like a nice circle to be kind and soft with yourself and take your time when it's needed. It's not always necessary, as I said, like at the beginning, I've seen that anger coming out. Even timeout helps you calm down, and that anger maybe even completely disappear because you allow it to be gone. So basically, this message is really beautiful how it's connected. This one, the cancers really need to allow things to go and forgive and let them out, even the time out. Everything is outwards so that you can heal. And Arises are here like, let it in, let it all in, be led, go for that wild ride without forcing anything, and just remember, and then you can lead the way. So sometimes we need to lead the way by allowing and receiving and giving that mercifully. That is a way. It's not always the action, action, action. It's the being. We are not human doings, as they say, but human beings. So let's see. I give one more card to Arieses, of course. What the universe's main message at the end for you? Not leaving you without. Oops. Let's see. Ooh. Worlds within worlds. This is so nice. I don't even know where to put it. Yeah. This card, the worlds within worlds, talks about the oneness of the universe. So as Earth is one with the universe, we are one with Earth, and as all your cells are one with you. And it talks about the creative self, and how to see yourself as the greater body, and within you the cell that also needs to hold its vibration and healthy light. So this encourages you to create more vibration inside yourself by experiencing things, and that raising your vibration, and um, thus the light inside you, which will bring you more creation, and it will bring you better vibration. So it basically encourages you to do it so that you can spiral up, and that you are a creative um, source of like infinite power and light yourself. It's not just that you can receive from outside. This card also calls out that it is so powerful when you received from outside and you allowed all that energy to come in. Then you use it because it will be in you and you will be energized. And that's the time when you say, now it's time to shine. Now it's time to create. So I think it's a beautiful ending to this reading, because it has all that fluid, allowing thing that cancers and water signs can do easily. But this time it seems it's your time, Aries, and it's your opportunity to feel it and allow a new journey, allow a new beginning. It will bring you so much energy that you will start creating. There is no other chance. So basically, if you were thinking of like, oh, if I allow, then I will stop creating and then I will be left behind, or any FOMO feelings, it's exactly the opposite. The more you allow, the more creative you will become, and you will understand that oneness and that creation, and you will enjoy it. Basically, that card is so light, it's so connected to you, that it's pure joy. So I'm wishing everybody, all cancers and Aries, a fantastic February. And remember, this reading, I think it is even longer term. It's not just for your February. It might covering like a couple of months or maybe more. So thank you very much. If you would like any other readings or personal readings, please contact me, or just check out my other videos, and you can subscribe and like them and enjoy them. See you next time. Bye.